Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
We had about 1.5 inches of rain yesterday at the Evansville Airport, 1.40, but we haven't seen a whole lot of rain today. In fact, nothing at the Evansville Airport right now, but we are going to be seeing a chance for rain creep in this afternoon. Best chance will be down in western Kentucky, and I think we all get a pretty good dousing tomorrow. And we've also got an isolated severe threat for the eastern half, the tri-state tomorrow. So here we go again with more rain. So we're going to rain out in July, we're raining in August, but at least we're raining down those temperatures as they're going to be topping at around 80 degrees really for the next 3 days. As we are looking right now at our gray sky over the Henderson Strip, that's our Heads Construction Tower cam shot. We cannot see downtown Evansville off in the distance there, and we've had fog already today, and visibility is still down, as you might expect. And that's one of the things. We get no sunshine over the fog to help burn it off. The temperatures don't warm much, so the temperature doesn't rise much beyond its dew point. Looks like a little wake. Maybe a barge has just passed by the Evansville riverfront. That's our Zemer Funeral Home camera, downtown Evansville on top of Fifth Third Bank. 74 degrees right now. The dew point is still in that humid range. Not by much, but it's still there in the upper 60s. Some locations are in the low 70s. So we're pretty much on the border of humid to very humid out there. I think for the most part, tomorrow and also on Sunday, we're going to be in that humid range. Wind is currently calm. Wind's going to pick up a little bit from the northeast at around 5 to 10. Can we do a little temperature run? Let's see if it can be done. How low can we go? 71 in Lagodi, 72 in French Lick, 73 in Carmi, 74 in Harrisburg, 75 in Tell City, 76 in Santa Claus, 77 in Fordsville, 78 degrees in Dixon, 79 in Madisonville, 80 for Mama and Calhoun, and it's 81 degrees in Morgantown as we head closer to this Friday afternoon. Now we're starting to see a little bit more rain up to the northwest, but not amounting to much. Most of this is just light rain. Although down to the south in southern Hopkins County, just below just south of the Western Kentucky Parkway, we have a cell that's popped up here within the past hour, and that is showing some moderate to heavy rain. So a pretty good little rainmaker as it works its way to the east northeast, and it's starting to work its way into Muhlenberg County. So not seeing any lightning with that batch, although we could see a few thunder showers. Lonely little shower there in Edwards County, lifting its way to the north. As we take a look at rainfall estimates over the past 24 hours, and we're seeing the heaviest rain, at least on the board right here, showing up to the north. And you've also got a pretty heavy track, too, down to the south. And anywhere we're looking, we're talking about, and look at that little pocket right there in Pike County, almost 3 inches of rain right there, estimated by Doppler. That's over the past 24 hours. But we've had some areas that have seen some pretty good dousings, no doubt about that. And here comes another one. This is that area of low pressure, which is over Missouri right now. It's going to be working its way toward the tri-state, and that's going to be spearheading our showers and thunderstorms out ahead of this low. And we've also got that low pretty much tracking right on top of us for our Saturday, and that's when we have our severe weather threat. An isolated damaging wind threat is what we see. Well, down to the south, it is a hurricane now, Isaias, and this hurricane is packing a punch. At last check, 80-mile-per-hour winds as it lifts to the northwest of the island of Hispaniola. Looks like it's just over the island of Cuba, the country of Cuba anyway, and it's working its way up to the northwest, and it continues to do so as a Category 1 hurricane. You can see the latest check, 90-mile-per-hour winds, it looks like, or 85 to 90 as it works its way just off the coast of Florida. Now, the center of the storm is going to be just off the coast, but that doesn't mean the coast is not going to be battered with some strong winds and some heavy rains, because it will, but at least it doesn't take a direct hit. It looks like if it follows this path, although it does look like it's going to make a direct hit on the North Carolina coast, including the Outer Banks, as a Category 1, 75-mile-per-hour winds, as estimated by the National Hurricane Center, at least the forecast there, and it's going to continue to work its way up to the northeast. So parts of the coast could get hit, but for the most part, it looks like we're avoiding a direct hit along the east coast. And that's good news. As far as future tracker goes, we're looking at a little bit of rain shower activity this afternoon. Looks like lighter rain up to the north and scattered, and a little bit heavier rain and scattered down to the south. But you can see those pockets of heavy rain mid to late afternoon, breaking up a little bit only to fire back up as we head later into the evening. So we're not finished with the heavy rain even late at night. Right around midnight, we're still seeing some heavy rain on the board. Now we're starting to see that area of low pressure. You can see that counterclockwise flow over top of southern Illinois as it works its way into the tri-state. Now we're seeing around midday tomorrow showers and thunderstorms firing up. Again, an isolated damaging wind threat, pretty much the eastern half of the tri-state. Even as we head into the evening hours, we're still talking about some heavy rain at times showing up. So kind of off and on rain showers throughout our Saturday with that isolated damaging wind threat. And rainfall forecast, plentiful, to say the least. Got a flash flood watch out. A marginal risk for severe weather eastern half of the tri-state again. That's tomorrow afternoon and evening. High today right around 80. It's going to be really upper 70s, low 80s across the board. If we get a little sunshine, we can see that temperature spike up a little bit too. Scattered showers and thunder showers mainly down to the south in western Kentucky. We still have a chance for rain to the north, but it's going to be lighter rain, it looks like, for the most part. Northeast wind at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. And over the next 7 days, temperatures hanging out around 80 degrees. Lows are going to get lower, though, next week. And it looks like Sunday, the better of the 2 days over the weekend. There's that isolated damaging wind threat. Tomorrow, that severe storm alert that we have on Saturday. And Sunday, though, less of a chance for rain, 30%. And we've got less humid air, Angie. I take humid off the board. In fact, humid's off the board Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So looking good
All
next
right,
week.
I'll show up then for next week.
Oh, well, I
okay.
think you should. Check out the heavy rain there in Francisco yesterday.
Okay.
Amber Norris got that great shot
Wonderful.
of that downpour there and those low-hanging clouds. Looking
All
good.
right, good job. We'll be back with more local lifestyles. We're going to learn how to make a charcuterie board with Lindsay Lacosto. Yeah.